This is a web episode between web episodes.
Webisode.
Exactly. For the Undercaste Sessions behind the scenes videos. And just showing you some behind the scenes here. We're in Studio B. And I'm here with Nick and Randy and myself, Isaac. And we're going to be talking about what we can do to improve these upcoming videos, talking with these rappers, why we're involved in it, and we're going to be talking about how bad we suck at this video stuff. And hopefully you guys can give us some great pointers on how we can get better.
And some feedback.
Butcher the entire YouTube name. Let's get to it.
We got 2 episodes to cover.
We just did 2 episodes. The first one...
This side. We have to cover that one. And we also have to cover So Gone.
So Gone. Which are different songs, but similar problems when it comes down to us running the stuff in the background. So...
We're trying.
Randy.
We suck at it pretty badly.
What happened on the first This Side video that you didn't like?
The amount of time that it took.
Fuck, it took a long time. My God, it took a long time, dude. Jesus.
Well, you know, I'm an audio engineer. I'm not like a video guy. So this is all rough. Like learning how to do it and, you know, learning how to respect their craft.
Man, it took me... First of all, I'd never really done any video editing. I think I learned...
I've done like little bits here and there, but
exactly.
Not like nothing real.
And nothing on a time limit, you know, nothing that we're like, oh shit, we got to get this done by, you know, this time. So we must have 30 hours on video edit. I mean, it must have been 30 hours. It must have been 30 fucking hours.
Developing the first one, yeah.
The first video. And if you look at that video, it does not look like we spent 30 hours on it. You know, and I'm not saying that in a good way. I'm saying that we pretty much shit the bed. Okay? we shit the bed. So what do you think we can do, just talking about the first video, what do you think we can do to improve the time that it takes to create and finish and put out one of these videos?
Ask less questions, more direct for better responses.
Less questions, more direct for better responses. Okay, that means we have to have a plan.
Yeah.
A shot list.
Pretty much.
We had a shot list that we didn't really stick to it.
Second one, we had more so a shot list. That was more of physical proof.
But, you know, this is something that we have to do first. We can't just, like, pretend that we know how to develop a shot list and what looks interesting. Like, the first 2 videos have been us just kind of putting footage over it and making sure it works. And, you know, we're going to refine our game plan every time.
Right. And the first one was about Tacoma. This side, talking about this side of...
Check it out on YouTube if you haven't already.
Yep.
That's where we need the feedback.
Yep.
So watch the behind-the-scenes videos from So Gone and This Side, Undercast, YouTube.
Yep, youtube.com/Undercaste Studios. This side was we had content on that already because it was about Tacoma, so it was easy for me to ask, you know, where'd you go to high school? You know, what about Tacoma did you know... are you into, or, you know, where'd you grow up? How did it make you feel? Shit. Yeah. So that worked out, right? Then we came out with the second episode, which took more footage.
We had 100 gigs.
100 gigs.
Yeah.
100 fucking gigs of DSLR footage, you guys. This is too much for what's supposed to be a 3-minute video. I'm sorry. Maybe other people would disagree. I don't have time for that. We have completely busy lives in the music industry here, and you know, from administration to dealing with mixtape artists, you know, it's just we don't have time for 100 gigs and editing and going through it and that kind of stuff. And I'm not about to hire somebody to do that. So
we're doing what I always ask our artists to do, which is to learn as much as you can about something that you can't afford. You know, if all you have is time, then that's great. You know, that's what you need to be spending it on. This is just something that you have to do if you want to even understand how to work with a videographer. Like, you know, I know so much more about what somebody like Dylan Greenwood, for example, you know, what he just these couple of videos, I have a more respect on like how he has to approach coming to a video shoot and things like that. So if I was a musician trying to get a video made, I'd be able to communicate my ideas a little bit clearer to him, which I think is important. And as a musician, you know, or me as an engineer trying to teach a musician something, when they're coming in with ideas, like I try to give them the tools to be able to communicate, just the same.
Right. So instead of us just telling the artists that we work with, hey, you guys should do this, and you should, make this happen, we are going to go ahead and do it, learn it, and hopefully,
and we're going to show you guys how bad we are.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I don't give a shit.
It's bad, but it's okay because we're going to learn it and we're going to get better at it and we're going to be consistent with it. And I hope I'm not killing myself by saying that. We're going to be consistent with it.
Relatively, yeah.
And
Just take my foot.
every 2 weeks, we're going to release a new webisode. I should say a new behind the scenes video, and we'll be doing these little webisodes in between those to kind of keep you guys updated on how we're feeling about ourselves and how we're probably not liking working with each other as much because we'll be doing a lot of hours together. And it's already been a lot of hours, and we're making it happen, but it's not perfect. I'll tell you that. On the Sogon, our second web episode, our second behind the scenes episode, we were hoping to shoot less footage than we did on the first, and we shot like twice the amount. Like it was.
Yeah, it's really weird because
it was like
felt
twice
like
the amount of
less
footage
for some reason.
It was only shot in one day. That's one of the big things.
Yeah. This is all shot in 3 hours, you guys. 3 fucking hours, and there's 2 cameras, so you can see.
Do the math.
Work out. Yeah. 3 hours, and sometimes it hangs over a little bit, but I mean it's 3 hours, and the studio is only open for that 3 hours, so we can't necessarily book the entire day, fuck around. We have a 3-hour window to set everything up, get all the artists involved, shoot these hopefully amazing shots that we're going to give you guys of behind the scenes footage in a real studio. No bullshit. Like this is like what it is in this hip hop studio. You don't come to this studio and rent out a month at a time or a week at a time or even a day. You can book a maximum of 6 hours here, and it is 6 hours where there's somebody right before you and there's somebody right after you that are stepping on your toes to get in and out. And as that might sound unattractive to some people, we are very efficient and fast at it, so we're great at that. But not in the video world, so we're trying to improve. Is the video too long? I think the video is probably too long. It's like 5 minutes and 20 seconds. I think it should be 3 minutes, but
yeah, but I mean, you'd have to cut out interviews. I think that's the only way to keep it low is to cut out the interviews, which happens to be one of the only bits of substance besides seeing some studio footage.
So
how long were you bored into this side or into Sogon? How long until you're like, okay, I'm done? How long into it? Let us know.
Were you bored in the first 30 seconds? And then tell us, are you looking for a porno website? Because we're not that. But if you were looking for a porno website, this is fucking boring, right? But if you're looking for some behind the scenes,
we're way too ugly for.
Yeah, I know. Some of us,
some fetish stuff.
Some of us, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like, comment, subscribe,
Feedback.
Leave feedback, even if it's negative. I mean, man, this is the hip hop world, man. You can tell us whatever you want in the comments. We'll leave it on there. We'll leave it on there. We'll leave it on there. Check back next week. We're going to always have some sort of a consistent release, and hopefully it'll be exciting and something that we'll be teaching artists that haven't been to a studio or haven't been to the right studio about studio life in the hip hop world. In the hip hop world, not the rock world. You might see some guitars and stuff back here, but this is the hip hop world here. So,
Isaac Meek, Randy Ross, Nick Herrick.